All right, another good afternoon video from weekending July 13th. Earlier, I put out a video about this crypto week coming up, and this video made it actually was a Senator Loomis going on making money segment off of Fox Business. So I want to spread the word. Like I said, I'm trying to get people that don't watch the news, that watch me, to understand the news. That way they understand what they're getting into when it comes to digital assets. This right here is very interesting, and it will help clarify what's going on. But as of next week, it's very interesting because as of today, around 2 o'clock, Bitcoin woke up and went to about 116,000. XRP, 250, 252. All the predictions, everybody taking wild stabs at it. They're getting close, but like I said, you got to be careful who you watch. All I can do is offer the common sense part of this and try to help people and guide them in good directions. I have to say, not financial advice, but I'm trying to give positive influence on an asset class that I highly believe has so much potential to help people out in a financial state. So without further ado, this little 4-minute video, I'm going to probably stop it about halfway. I'm going to link it, but I want people to pay attention to what's going on.
So next week, the House will usher in Crypto Week. This is the chamber begins to consider the Clarity Act, the Anti-CBDC and Surveillance State Act, of course, the Senate's Genius Act. Now, the goal, of course, of all of this is to make America the crypto capital of the world. And I can say no lawmaker in Capitol Hill has done as much as to make that a reality as my next guest, Senator Cynthia Lummis. And Senator, I got to tell you, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I just want to ask, could you have imagined the speed and the breadth of this crypto acceptance on Capitol Hill just a year ago from where we are now?
Charles, I couldn't. We were working with a banking committee that hadn't put a piece of legislation out in 7 years. And here in year 8, we put out the Genius Act and got it past the Senate. We have the House putting out market structure legislation in addition to legislation to prevent central bank digital currency. This is big stuff, and it's been a long time coming. This industry is maturing. The time is now.
It is now, and that's why we want to discuss this digital asset tax legislation, because there's a whole lot of parts of this, but again, it's smart stuff because, listen, if the more it grows, we want to make sure people are protected with taxes. You want to talk about the most important parts of this?
I do. There's a part that would prevent the double taxation of digital assets. Right now, they're taxed when they're identified, and they're taxed again when they're sold. We don't do that with things like gold and cattle. We tax them when they're sold. And so we need to change that for digital assets.
Okay, I'm going to pause it, and as I said, my description box is going to give the clarity of where to watch this if you want to watch the whole thing. I don't want to make this video too long because it get a little boring. But what they're doing and what he said is this is about to get very interesting. So if you hold your assets and you want to know which assets to hold, it's hard to say, hey, go get Bitcoin, because all these people, that's all they know. They don't really understand the other ones, and XRP's little lawsuit, and that was all in previous videos. But Bitcoin drags the market up, Bitcoin drags the market down. You have to know where your confidence of buying a certain asset has to lie with fighting that. Until Bitcoin gets out of the way of the number one spot with the ridiculous amount of market that it has, you're going to be kind of getting disappointed if you buy too high and it goes to a little bit low, and then you're watching this. But with the positive that's coming out of the United States, this is a huge market with a lot of money and a lot of capital, venture capital especially, to go into this sector. But I wanted to lighten that up and show people what's about to happen next week. I'm not saying it's going up. I'm just saying prepare yourself and keep yourself knowledgeable of the actual situations going on. But I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. And All I can say is assets are, this space is, once it hits maturity, a lot of people are going to regret not understanding it. But y'all have a good one.